I can be fucked with, no, with, no, with, no. I can be fucked with, no, with, no, with, no. You can't touch this, hey. Bitch, I be rich shit, huh? You can't touch this, hey. Walk the lip, huh? How many
It's Future Niche. So I'm editing this video right now and my lash was looking crazy, so just ignore that. Just ignore my lash. Don't be in the comments talk about some, oh, your lash. I know, I seen it after I finished the video, but the video does have a lot of good content. Like, we talk about some key points, so I'm still gonna upload it. So don't come for me in the comments because I do clap back, period. Enjoy the video. What's good, poppin', you guys? It's your girl TM. That's me, not blowing too much, and Grace is back one of these two videos. Period. If you're a return subscriber, gang, set your ground or retreat, you already know the vibes. If you're new to my channel, I am Nish TM. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Too Much Gang, because if you're not too much gang, not a gang, that's done. That mess. Period.
And that's on period.
So I know I usually don't do these kind of videos, class and stuff like that, but I had to bring my homegirl on here, and you want to introduce yourself?
What's up, everybody? I'm KIRAH Oriana. You already know. You might know my videos from, you know, doing the hair and shit, flipping it. But yeah, so I'm here with Nish, and we about to get to it.
Yes, y'all. Yes. So if y'all read the title of this video, we're gonna be doing just kind of like an entrepreneur talk, like what it's like being an entrepreneur, pros and cons, like the struggles, and like the actual reality of what it goes behind, like even recording this video.
Things you won't know.
It'd be a lot. So
yeah,
we're gonna start eating first because I've been waiting on this food.
Baby.
All day. No, listen. Y'all, one thing about it, before we get into this video, I tell her this all the time. If I wasn't doing entrepreneur videos, I'd be an ASMR YouTuber.
Did you? Yeah, you did something.
I'd be ASMR.
And why I can see you doing that whole thing? They be whispering with everything, like they be doing, oh, do you like the corn and shit? I can't even do it. Yeah. Look at you. All you need is one of them little microphones.
I'll be ASMR. Okay, so the first thing we want to talk about, it's basically like the struggles of being an entrepreneur. So you want to start kind of like what you face in a day-to-day or like in a month, like trying to reach your goals, because you're fully self-employed and you have to like supply all of your needs. Everything.
So it's like you don't, because when you first start off your business, you don't expect it to go as well as it's about to go, should I say. Like sometimes you'll start and you have the idea, but if it increased, you have to be ready for everything. Like you have to be your own assistant, you have to legit be your own content creator, the whole nine. Like nobody else is doing that for you, and you need to ask yourself, like, am I prepared for this? Because if not, it becomes overwhelming, and sometimes you get delayed on a lot of stuff, like everything. Like even emails, like that's serious. You have to make sure that you know what you're doing before you step into it. But a lot of times you really don't know what to expect until you start it. So I can't even truly say like how to get ready, but make sure that you write out your schedule. Make sure that you know what you're doing. Like if you know that you're not a person who be on time, you know what I'm saying, and you be like myself, you know what I'm saying, because you know I don't be starting to be procrastinating. But if you are a procrastinator like me, you need to make sure you got you a schedule. You need to make sure you're on point, because that would help out tremendously, for real.
Yeah, I was just gonna add to that. So say you have a really good week in sales, right? And you like, oh my god, like I made all this money. When you make that kind of money, you gotta think about everything you buy. Like, if I spend $40 right now, what if I never have another sale for the rest of this month? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you have to think like that. You have to be spending that money on shoes, this and that, because you're gonna need that money.
And what people don't understand is when people be posting those things, those luxury things, and you know they fully self-employed, like, really in real life you have to think before you go in the Chanel store. There's no discounts, there's no none of that. I mean,
unless you're promoting it,
and that's it. And so like when you get money, like since you're generating your own income, you really have to think about what you're spending your money on, because that rent due every month. Regardless of whatever happens, that rent has to get paid every single month. So I mean, I would just say prioritize. Like I said, my priorities, they're getting better, and I feel like I'm realizing now like how I can rearrange my priorities, because you know, you first start, your priorities are set a certain way. Not to say that it's wrong, but it's like it could be like better organized.
You don't have to grow every like month or so. Honestly, you have to make room for growth.
For sure, that
for real.
And next, can I have a napkin?
Oh yeah. That's all. You see what I was doing? I was doing the same thing. Probably gonna need some more. I'm gonna grab some in a minute.
But yeah, money management. You know, just being a self-starter, you gotta have a lot of self-discipline. I don't think people, what I will say is 9-to-5 jobs do teach you self-discipline, because they teach you to get up on time. You know, you have to do this amount of work for these amount of hours. Like, it really does help train you when you become your own boss. So, you know, when I was working, I just looked at the positive, like, wow, like I know how to do this and do that, and you know, my time management is on, and I try to be on time, or I try to, you know what I'm saying, like, being at a job, don't always downplay that, because that really does give you the tools that you need, for when you have your own business.
Because that discipline is something else. You really have to tell yourself, like, should I go out this weekend, or should I be really getting my strategy together and execute my plan? That's what you have to think about. Because all they going out, it's like, sometimes it's cool, because you do need them dates every now and then. But if you know you have something to do, you need to really get it together and really think about the end goal. So that would help out.
I'm saying, that club gonna be there.
Yeah, it is. And that's also a struggle too, because I know I used to go out a lot. So for me, yes. What? Every weekend, it wasn't even the weekend, the weekdays. It was like, I'm out. But when you start getting serious and you start seeing the money, that's gonna become more important than, you know, leaving out every weekend.
Yeah, and being seen.
You know,
the club's gonna be there.
It's gonna be there. And same people, same everything.
It's crazy because people are always looking on the from the outside looking in. It's like, oh my god, like you got, you know, lucrative funds, but sometimes you don't have that play money for real. Like, you make $5,000 a month, but your expenses come up to 25, 35, 4,000, and it's like, that's not lucrative funds, because that's just overhead. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Those are some of like the everyday struggles that I be having. Like, I'd be like, yeah, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch how much money I'm spending. Like, and this is, I'll give you a perfect example. I spend $50 on some food. I see a $50 shirt, and I'm like, and they done lost their mind.
Yes.
But
that food gonna get ate. No, you already know I'm what, DoorDash? That's a problem. So yeah, you have to be realistic with yourself, and like, I'm impulsive, so that's another problem. Like, yes, impulsive. So it's like, you really have to set yourself straight. Like, don't do this today. You already know you got something else to do. Put that money to the side and put it towards what you need to do. Tell yourself that. You really have to be hard on yourself. You do have to. Or else you'll know you'll pay for it in the end. So you gotta get it together, you know. Especially if you really want a business, because being an entrepreneur isn't for everybody. That's what people don't understand. A lot of people start they businesses and stuff, and you see a lot of people stop as well, and that's because they don't realize the hours you put in 9 to 5, you put in like 24 hours with your own business. That's a whole day type of job. Yeah, so do we have a grab? I was about to say, no, not yet. We gotta take our little thumbnail too. We sure do. It's gonna take a thumbnail. Thank you. Period. Like, and this, I'm gonna keep this in there because it's like stuff like this, like you gotta remember to do, like, and then you edit like, oh my god, I'm thumbnail, and you trying to recreate. People don't get it. Like, it's so much that goes into it, and it's time consuming. Like, everything. There's not enough hours in a day. I'm gonna say that. It's not enough hours in a day to do everything you need to do. We both, KIRAH's running 2 different businesses. She's a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Like, she a dog. People hear that and they be like, right. Old men like run around right now, but people hear that and be like, oh, that's so much fun. Oh, that's just easy. It looks glamorous. It looks fun. It do, but it's hard. It's not easy. It gets overwhelming every day. Like, it's something every day. And you have to prepare yourself for it, because at the end of the day, I want to choose anything else. I love what I do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you love it, you'll work hard for it.
Yeah.
The same amount of time that you put into your 9 to 5, you need to put into yourself.
Yeah, you gotta know how. Once you do decide to fully commit to this, you have to know how to maintain this lifestyle, because I think
that part.
I think the starting it and getting there is the easier part. Maintaining it is the harder part. Like, you have to maintain this lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Because once you start generating your own money, especially I don't know if she might be saying, but we both made 6 figures last year, and you generate that kind of money, you're not going to work. You're not going to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Because you're so used to that, and I hate to say it that way, but it's like fast money.
Yeah, you get accustomed to it. That's just what you know.
And, okay, so before you had the pediment stuff, like, did you have like fast money? Like yeah.
With hair a little bit. That's why I always want to be in business. You know what I'm saying? Like with tips and stuff, because I always want to see my money. Yeah. So like before that, I worked at 2 jobs, like Jewel Osco or something. I was at a grocery store. So after that, I said, okay, let me go ahead and do some hair. And that made me some fast money. Yeah. So,
I didn't have fast money before. No, I'm lying. I'm a liar. I'm a liar.
I'm a liar. Let's just say.
I was a lash tech.
Oh, you did say that? Yeah, that's fast money.
And I made 80,000 being a lash tech. So and it's crazy because when I was a lash tech, I was really, when I was making all that money, I was part time, so I was working. And once I seen, like, when you see the money, and I'm making more on the weekend than at the job, everything irritating me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, it's over with for this. It's over with. It's So that brings me to the next point. Like, how did you feel when you like finally had your big break? Like, you know, the money coming in.
Girl, I was proud of myself. Like, really, like, you get to a point, because especially when you don't see other people doing it around you, you know what I'm saying, and then people doubting you, because I had so many people like, oh, you finna start the YouTube, they got this requirement, but that didn't like scare me away from doing it. So it's like, when you the only person pushing yourself and you actually get to the point where you seeing all the results, that's the best feeling to me. It was like, wow, like, I really did it. I really got to this point. And it, you know what I'm saying, my family, I'm helping them out, you know. Yeah, that's a great feeling. That's when I really felt it. And then moving to Atlanta too, because a lot of people I know, they're scared to move. Like, a lot of people will not move. They used to what they used to, type thing. And that takes a lot of courage too, to just get up and be like, I want better for myself, and that's just what's gonna happen. And you move too, so yeah, that takes a lot.
4 years by myself, no family.
4 years. See, I'm a year in.
Yeah, 4 years, no family.
Yeah.
I mean, I meet people around Atlanta, but yeah, it's hard. But you have to just have it, like, something just in you has to be like, yeah, I'm done. Like, this is not it no more. Yeah. I'm from San Diego. I don't know if I ever said this on my channel, but so I was used to a big city. So when I came to Atlanta, it was just like second nature to me. But when I was having my little big break, and I don't talk about it much, but you know, I was coming out of a bad situation. Like, when I started generating money, I was not expecting it. I wasn't praying for the money. Like, I was in a space where I'm like, okay, like, it's COVID, I lost my job. True. I'm going to use YouTube to pay my bills. Like, I'm going to just go hard on YouTube and it's going to pay my bills.
Oh, really?
But,
okay.
And one of my videos ended up going viral. And every person that watched that video, every other person bought it from me.
You was being consistent though. That's what happened.
Yeah, I was consistent. Yeah, I was consistent. And every other person who watched that video bought something from me for $200 or more.
Exactly.
That's over 100,000 views.
Exactly. So you wasn't expecting it.
And at all. So me, I'm just like in a space where like I'm really by myself at this point. Like, I don't have no family, no friends out here. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying, I'm making the most money I ever made in my life. Like, nobody knows what's going on, like, but me. And I'm just like trying and like, wow, like,
and nobody see that work you put in too behind closed doors.
Say that. And I really feel like prayer is a big part of business. Like,
it is.
You do stray away every now and then. I can say that I do.
Yes.
But prayer is a really big part, especially for my business, my brand. Because
you need that.
I know that God had bigger plans for me. I was in college. I was about to be a doctor. I kicked out. I didn't know where I was going.
I remember this too.
I don't know where I was going. So he definitely is real, and you know what I'm saying, he just be having other plans, and
he doing.
It's just a good feeling to know like all my hard work was like being present like, wow, like, yeah, like you did that, girl.
For real, cause even so, I went to college for early childhood.
Literally?
Girl, I was about to be a teacher. I said, do I really want to teach them kids? I said, do I really want to do it? Cause my mama, don't say that.
You got a teacher.
My mama is a teacher, so you know how that go. Exactly. Miss Parker. Yeah, that's my last name, y'all. So that's how that went. I'm like, I don't even want to do this for real. So it just came to a point I had to ask myself, what do I want to do? And I was doing hair too, so I worked downtown Chicago, and it was like I said, it was fast money, and I was meeting a lot of people, but I was still working for somebody. Yeah, it was just that feeling like you could fire me right now, and then I have nothing. Like that's it. That's all. And my the YouTube started taking off first before anything else. Yeah, and it was unexpected. It was like I was putting in that work, but that's another thing. Like I said, you're gonna have to be up for hours. Like people will see that little 10-minute video and be thinking that took just like 2 hours. What? That took me to the morning. Like I'll be up to 6 still posting. Like
no, for real.
That it get real. But after a while, you see the results. You see that what you did paid off.
Because I went to and I just feel like people want it to happen overnight, and it really don't happen like that.
No.
I had to go through the phase where I was only get a couple hundred views. You know what I'm saying? The videos only get a couple hundred views, but I'm so excited that anybody even clicking on it, I'm still posting. I'm posting more.
And the fact that I gotta do that over, so because I don't know, they deleted my channel at 80K, and I hate telling the story. I feel like I always say this, but now that same hard work I had to put into my first channel is what I have to do now. So them little views, it's like it matters now.
It definitely
too. So it's like don't take anything for granted as well, though.
Yeah, you know, and I just feel like everything is a learning experience.
It is for sure.
Everything is a learning experience. We're supposed to learn something from everything we go through, and you know, we can't be mad at we can't be mad at the lessons that we're supposed to learn, because now this time I know
baby, you ain't taking none. Exactly. Run that back. You
know what I'm saying? Like, so you know, it's not always an L. God just kind of repositions you in a way where you in a different angle, and you not, you know, in the same position no more. Cause like, why would I set you up for a layup and you can make a 3?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm in position for my jumper. You know, my jumper was a little whack.
But now it's time to get back.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I don't know.
And everything happens for a reason. You don't know why, but in the end result, you'll understand. You'll get it. So
can you explain like what a full content day is for you? Like from morning to the time you go to sleep, if you go to sleep. Like what is it like?
There's no sleep. That's the thing. Like legit, like a real content day will be for me. I'm already planning and strategizing what I'm about to do the day before. So I'm writing out what I'm about to talk about. I'm like doing the key points and everything. So the day of, I'm prepared to do the video. And another thing that a lot of people don't know, I watch so many videos on the same thing that I'm talking about. That way I could really know what's going on and touch somewhat of the points that they make. And when I say that helped me out with a lot of my videos, every video I did that with got at least like 300,000, 500,000. Because it's really, like you have to really, that's what people don't, you have to study what you doing. So like once I did that, exactly. So I'll look at people's videos. I'll
thumbnails, description.
You gotta do the thumbnails. You have to look at and there's a certain format for everything too. So look at it. Look at what's the highest view video, and kind of imitate it, but put it in your own way as well. That would help out. Then filming. Now Nisha already know. People think I use the camera. I use my phone, and the phone and the ring light, that's all you need, because I'll legit set that up, and it's so easy for me to work my phone and everything. Everybody know how to use the iPhone, so that's cool. Get the hair or whatever I'm about to talk about and start filming for the day. But after you get done with that video, now it's time to edit the video. So now so say for instance you put like how many hours into the video? Probably 4 or 3 hours into the video, because you got to make sure it's the right angle, make sure your hair right. It's been so many times my makeup wasn't right, and I didn't realize that a lash coming up. I'm looking stupid. And now I have this an entire video I just filmed.
Whole video, your lash hanging. Whole video.
Can't redo it because I done took the wig off. So you have to pay attention to everything. Please do not just assume like, oh, it's good. Check. That will help you out with everything. Like really check on what you're doing, your work, your product. But after that, you're ready to edit, and then that alone will take all
day,
all night, literally
all night.
Like,
and that right there will have you crying all night.
Okay,
especially
yes,
I think I need to add this in there because this is a really important thing. Once you do get that traction and you know people are watching you, now they're expecting you to post. You know what I'm saying? So it's like more pressure because before nobody was really caring like that. But now it's like, hey, where you at? What you doing?
If you say a certain time, they expecting it at that time.
You know what I'm saying? Like there are people, and the more you put them off, because that's basically what you're doing. You're putting your people off that's supporting you. The less they're gonna pay attention to you, and then now your views drop. Now, have you ever seen somebody with like 200K subscribers and only getting like 4,000 views?
Say that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm talking. Yes.
So you know we don't want to be that person.
No.
We don't want to be that person.
And I'm not gonna lie. That's why I'm kind of grateful in a way with my channel, because that's where I saw my channel going. Because at a certain, because it's a thing where people will push you in this box. So my box was, I'm only known for synthetic wigs. So if I post anything other than synthetic wigs, my views ain't gonna be where I want them to be. That's why I'm like, I'm kind of grateful it happened, kind of not. But at the same time, you have to really like, I don't know, because that part is hard. You have to really know what you want to do and really kind of tap into everything and not just push yourself in one category.
Yeah, because that would happen. I want to vlog. I want to be a vlogger. Yeah. And it's like my vlogs, you know, one actually hit 10K. I was real happy about that, but like it took a while for, I posted a lot of vlogs before like they started getting traction a bit. But it's like I want to be a vlogger. You know what I'm saying? That's more content for y'all. Plus I actually like to vlog. And they get more personal. Like I feel like with vlogs, they get to know who you really are. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like you have more business videos, so people know you for like business and serious. And you know what I'm saying? So not serious.
Yeah, low key. I was just thinking that when I said it. I'm like, you still be yourself. So,
when I'm talking about business, I be serious because you know it's a serious time. But like if y'all, it took a while for my vlog videos to get views. But it's like she said, I'm in a box because I'm known for business videos. So you know, just switching up the content, reaching different audiences, because people gonna subscribe to your channel for different reasons. Like that, people, you know, some people are interested and they want to see, you know, that kind of stuff. So you just gotta get more people that are interested in those kind of things. I just recently seen. Do you follow Aaliyah Faces? Do you know her vlogs? No. She real popular vlogger here, and she was just saying how like she known for vlogs. Like that's all she do, or not all she do, but she known for vlogs. And she did like a cooking video, like what I eat in a day, and she was just talking about how people was being so rude because they're like, we don't care about that. Like where's the vlog? You know what I'm saying? Like. And not knowing how long it takes to edit, and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like I can't. Okay. You know, and they just try to keep you in that box. And she got like what 600K subscribers, so it's just like it don't matter. Like it doesn't. You know, you just have to make sure you super versatile with whatever you do.
And do what you want to do, because that will always show too. That's why I say it became. Like, first YouTube was so fun. It was like, I just want to do this. I'm going to do it anyways. And the synthetic wigs was super fun to me. Like, I just love switching up, all that. But at a certain point, and this is why I said things do get overwhelming. You have to get prepared for it, because once them views start going up, and then once my subscribers start going up, so did the emails. And then it becomes more business, which is what you want. Because that's what brings the money, but that's when the fun starts to disappear a little bit, because now you're so serious about everything. Yeah. And that's why I kind of dislike, like it became more serious. That's why I said with my next YouTube, well, with the YouTube I have right now, I do want to be more personal and do what I want to do. We did our thing. Do you hear me? I'm still like, but yeah, you have to do what you want to do, because at the end of the day, it's gonna make you happy, and then the viewers could tell that you're happy. Yeah, and they can tell. Like, I'll never do no, like, if I ain't feeling good, I don't want to do it. You ain't gonna see me post it. It's as simple as that. I ain't gonna do it. But I feel like a lot of people want to do this until they get to doing it, and
and they realize like what other you know like people never understand what you mean until they go through it or
no for real.
It's like it's actually hard. Like people like hard. How's it hard to walk?
And
like,
I was like that though when I heard that. I'm like, girl, you be taking pictures.
Like, girl, all you do is take pics, and it's like
you get free clothes and free hair. What you mean?
And your life is not hard. Yeah, it's still hard.
It's still hard, and that's so crazy because at the end of the day, like she said, like I prayed for this. You know what I'm saying? So it's still a blessing alone because some people will love. I remember I love to get free hair because it was like I'm spending $300, $400, and you told me I'll get it for free. That was a blessing at first until it became more business. So it's now like you got to pay me. Right.
So you realize, and the pay me part is a part of generating your revenue or your profits because it's like I'm making you all this money and they're watching me. I'm the one it's my word. You know what I'm saying? So why would I could start selling hair. You know what I'm saying? And make the money that I'm making you, but instead I'm offering
you're using me.
Exactly. So that's why it becomes a thing with like the money. Like you have to pay. Like you have to pay. Nothing is free. Like
no.
And actually it's funny because me and her had the same brand deal. This is how we met. We had the same brand deal with TCDI. And I had seen her video because I'm like, okay, well, let me see like other people. Like she said, other people. I've never met her before. I never met her. No. She was just on YouTube, and I watched her whole full video, and then I like went through her page. I clicked a couple of her videos, and I had just seen she was moving to Atlanta. And I just messaged her like, hey girl, like, you know, I know how it is when you're moving out of state. And, you know, I didn't think she was going to respond.
She is the only female friend I have out here. So even that alone.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm so glad she reached out to me.
I'm like, this bitch ain't gonna respond.
Yeah. Then we met up that one time and we was like, oh, okay.
I'm like, yeah, I'm fuck with her.
Yeah. Quit instantly. But we both Leo too.
Yeah, it just
so
it just work out. But yeah, like I said, like she said, like it just everything comes full circle. Like that's how I found out about her. I'm like, I'm watching her video. I'm like, okay, she did like this and she hype and you know this is how she did her links and stuff like that. And literally, it just comes to that. Like this is so true. This is how it goes. Like
the link part. That's how it be.
You gotta look at the links. You gotta put the links on there. I'm like, copy it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, for real.
We got the same sponsorship. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I was trying to find somebody in my complexion so I wouldn't look dumb.
No,
trying to,
that part,
you know, trying to, you know, if I do a sponsorship, I really want to fuck with the product and, you know, make me look nice. And I like all the ones that I have.
Yeah. And one thing certain, because TCDI, they use them as commercials. So you really have to, that's why I say you have to strategize because the ones that they really like, they'll use your stuff as a commercial and then that generate you some more views and then traffic to everything else you have going on. Instagram, all that. So
for sure.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's like the basis of this video, y'all. We smashed it. We did that. I haven't eaten all day. I haven't seen food in so long.
It's so weird. No, actually, I'm about to say, have I? I don't think I have.
In like 2-3 months.
Some oysters and stuff.
Yeah, oysters.
Crab legs? No.
No, I'm lying. Remember, because we went to the club and we had the crab. Whatever.
Oh, we both lying. Okay. Didn't we both? Yeah. Never mind. Never mind. You know, it was a long week.
It was a long week. No, but y'all, I do encourage anybody who want to like start YouTube and stuff, like do it. Like I'm glad I did do it when I did because YouTube has become like a traditional way of making money. Like people get houses, they get cars, they're like, hey, and they got their cameras with them. I'm a YouTuber, I do YouTube. Like YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And YouTube is just the basis of the money that you can make on the platform. YouTube is just like base pay.
What would be your best platform though? This YouTube, right?
YouTube is my best platform. I have the most followers on there. YouTube and the most views.
And you get connected with everybody all over
the world.
Yeah.
I'm not really into Instagram like that.
And Instagram is good too, but it's like business wise, I'll definitely say YouTube is the best because that's where more the brands and all that. They'll watch your YouTube video first before they even care about your Instagram, but everything ties in together. TikTok is really big right now too, but if your YouTube and your Instagram match, that's better for you money wise because you can get more money from the brands. But other than that, like these brands are looking for YouTubers. They're looking for YouTubers. If you're not a YouTuber, you're like a D to A-list celebrity. Yep, exactly.
That's just what it is.
Because YouTube became so, like, honestly, this is the network. People watch this more than TV now. That's what it came to be. So if you're a celebrity on YouTube, you're a celebrity.
You're a celebrity
in real life.
Yeah.
That's how it came, for real.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Yeah. I really hope y'all took something from this video. We're just talking to y'all about like what it actually is like. You know, it took us like what 6 hours to even come together. Like her schedule busy, my schedule busy, so it took like we planned 3 different times for us to meet up and record this video. It's like 10 o'clock right now. Girl. It's like 10 o'clock. So like we just wanted to come on here and just kind of like give y'all like real insight on entrepreneurship, like,
and do it. Just do it. Honestly,
do that. Yeah, we say it's hard and everything, but it is very worth it. It's worth it for real. Cause it's like once you get into it, you're not gonna want to do anything else. You're not, and I do have a passion for it. Like I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing now, so it's just a matter of like getting my ducks in a row and just, you know, making it work for me. But
and it's a post like that too, though. It was like Nike and all these brands that we know, like Adidas, Nike and stuff, they didn't make it overnight. Like they put so many years. They changed their logo about 5 or 6 times. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't just base your life off of somebody else's life and think that's how it's gonna be. You have to like have your own path. It might take you 6 years, it might take you 2 years, but as long as you continue to do it, you feel me? Yeah, so I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm gonna have all my good sis links. Make sure y'all subscribe to her channel. Make sure y'all go watch her wig videos. Her hair always look bomb, so y'all make sure y'all check her shit out. Okay, I'm not playing. Go click her videos. Go subscribe to her channel. And if you like videos like this, if you want me to do more sit down videos, more chit chat videos, make sure I leave a comment down below. Please give this video a thumbs up. Even if you didn't watch the whole video, just give it a thumbs up because it recommends this video to other like-minded people like you, me, and Kyra. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching to the end, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love. Bye.